Yeah. So you made such a strong statement with the win over Vitor Belfort, knocking him out and finishing him the way you did. You sent a strong statement to everybody in the middleweight division, but after the fight, as I said at the press conference when you were the superstar Gegard Mousasi, you went out there and had some fun. You kind of made an offhanded comment about Conor McGregor. You didn't really slight the guy, you didn't really insult the guy, but you made kind of an offhanded comment about the water bottles and some of the craziness that goes on with the sport. Now, what happened afterwards? Did I hear that Conor was sending you messages or something? Like, what happened?
Well, when I said, Conor copied Mayweather. I have, all the money talk. That's Mayweather. He just copied it. But anyway, I said people don't know who's a real fighter or not. That's when I'm talking, I'm not thinking a lot. I'm just blurring things out. Of course, he's a good fighter. So I think his butt was hurt. And he sent me some message. I don't know what the crap he was talking, And then I said to him, well, what you gonna do with your 50 kilos? And then he was talking. He was being smart, or I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. He was riding a knife. He's lighter than a pound and can cut ear to ear. I don't know. Maybe he was saying weight doesn't matter. I can still beat you, but. That's retarded. If you want to fight, just say, next time I fight you. Don't come and be philosophical about it, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. The guy has too much time.
Were you surprised? I mean, obviously, Twitter is what it is, but were you surprised when you got direct messages from him?
Yeah, because, the guy says a lot of things about everybody. But when somebody says something about him, he's a crybaby. What the fuck? I think the fame got this to his head. This guy, if you put a tiger and a gorilla and your name on your chest and belly, you're retarded. Come on. That's not a normal behavior. So the guy is full of himself. He can go fuck himself.
This is such a loaded question, Gegard, because I know the answer, but I'm going to ask it anyways. If Conor McGregor ever tried to challenge you, how bad would that fight go for him?
Listen, everyone knows that he wasn't able to beat Nate Diaz at 170. What he's gonna, or whatever they fought. Now he wants to fight 185. What can I say? If Mike Tyson talks big, that's an intimidating guy. But when you have Conor McGregor as a ginger, I don't know what the fuck he is, but with that height and that weight class, he talks like he's the big heavyweight, I don't know. He's put some tiger tattoos on your belly and he's confident. I don't know what the fuck he's thinking.
Yeah, I don't. I think what Conor does for the sport is not a bad thing. I think Conor's great for the sport, but obviously there are weight classes and things like that for a reason. I mean, like it's okay to promote that, but he overdo it, and he doesn't have any class. What can I say? Yeah. The guy has no class. You can sell a fight, no problem, but he's overdoing it. He would do anything for a little bit of money. Probably he's a prostitute. I don't know what the fuck he is. But, it doesn't work like that. He can have a big mouth. But I bet when he's man-to-man alone, he's not going to talk to me like that. But, of course, Twitter and, I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. Well, let me shift gears before I get you out of here, Gegard. I mean, obviously, as you said, you want to fight. So, I mean, you said you want to fight soon. You said they probably won't give you a fight till February or March of next year. But if you had in a perfect world, how soon would you like to fight again?
December, because now I'm eating potatoes and fries. I'm gonna get chubby. Or they give me a fight, I go back training, or I have to, I'm going to get lazy again, and then I have to pick it up again. And then it's more headache for me, I'm in shape, my weight is good, I can fight. But if they keep me waiting, I don't know how long they're going to keep me waiting. That's the problem. Maybe they keep me waiting for 4 or 5 months. It doesn't make sense to keep me in shape all the time, and then when the fight comes, I'm burned out, I still need my rest. I need my rest to feel hungry again to train, So they have to come with the answer soon, so I know what I'm doing. For me, it doesn't matter. Just as long as I know if they give me a fight soon or they keep me waiting, then I take a rest. No problem.
Yeah. Well, I know that, we talked about the Anderson-Silva fight beforehand. I know you mentioned that again. I don't know what's going on with him, but I think you and Anderson or you and Shogun fighting on that December 30th card with Ronda Rousey, I would be on board for that.
Yeah, I think those are good, those are legend fights. Legends, legends, they're big names. If I beat somebody like Anderson, even if he's old, it doesn't matter. People are going to know about me because I beat Anderson. But let's say I fight some guy, Derek Brunson, or I fight, what's the Australian guy? I forget every time his name.
Robert Whittaker.
Yeah, Robert Whittaker. Maybe they're as tough as Anderson, or even better at this point, but it's not going to get me anywhere, But if I beat Anderson, it's a big name. It's going to get me higher, It's, what can I say? It's entertainment. I need the big fight. I don't. Whoever did, but that's a good fight for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know, like I said, we've talked a lot over the years, Gegard, and you've been, a top fighter for many years. But I think when you combine what your attitude now, just kind of having fun with the interviews and everything, but also your style. I mean, going out there and dominating your last couple opponents, I think you're the best you've ever been. I think if you're going to make a run at the middleweight title, I think now is the time. I think you are absolutely the best you've ever been right now. And I know you got a lot of people excited about you, and I know that's a good thing, right? I mean, that's a good thing. Everyone wants to see you right now.
Thank you, sir. But I've been fighting for a long time. It doesn't make sense to be nice. I have big veins, but no one noticed me. But if you perform and you have a big mouth, people talk about you. So it is what it is. I'm not satisfied. Maybe that's why I'm speaking out. But I will. My time is now. I'm confident. I have no injuries, and like I said, USADA is here. Physically, I don't come. I feel, nobody was stronger than me physically. Only Jocker I felt was stronger ever, and King Mo. But King Mo was on steroids, and USADA is around now. So, I'm very confident in myself. Nobody gonna beat me now.
I love it. Well, Gegard, again, congratulations on a phenomenal victory. I always appreciate you taking the time to chat with me, and I cannot wait for the next one. You looked amazing a couple weeks ago, and I cannot wait to see you booked for your next one.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much.
All right, I'll talk to you soon, Gegard.
Okay.
All right.
Talk to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.